Hey guys, it's JM, Disciple Dojo, and I'm driving back from Atlanta. I've been in Georgia for the past few days. My dad turned 60. Happy birthday, Dad. Went down, we did a surprise party for him down at the church, down in Americus, Georgia, the bustling metropolis. And spent a few days there, and then I just came through Atlanta. Now I'm on my way back to Charlotte. I wanted to give you a heads up on what's going on, fill some people in. Let's see, first thing, let's start out with art stuff. So I just got word, if you followed along on Facebook or Twitter, you might have seen some of my latest projects. I'll let you know too, and then tell you a heads up on another one. The first one is I did a portrait of Invicta's rising star female WMMA fighter, Rowdy Beck Hyatt. Beck's an Australian fighter, and she is a fan favorite over on the Underground, which is an MMA website, MMA.tv. And she was kind enough to allow me to do her portrait and then help auction it off. So I did the portrait, we put it up on eBay to donate 75% of the proceeds went to Frank's fight to help. If you followed Disciple Dojo, you know Frank Edge is battling cancer, and we're a big supporter of him, and so is Beck. So she said, yeah, let's do it. So we put the portrait up for auction with 75% of the proceeds going to Frank's fight. The other is going to cover the cost of the auction and to go to Disciple Dojo. It ended up bringing in $455, which was awesome. A lot of that was due to Beck herself being enthusiastic and encouraging her fans to bid on it. It was really cool. So a fan in Australia ended up buying it, be the winning bidder, and it was shipped off to him as well. So thank you to the fan that bought that, and I hope you enjoy it. Hope it looks good on your wall. Then, in that same light, I got in contact with Chael Sonnen's coach and did a portrait of Chael. These are prints of the portraits, by the way. Chael Sonnen's coach on The Ultimate Fighter right now on FX, and if you haven't been watching the show, or if you don't know about MMA, Chael Sonnen is, most people either love him or hate him, but he's a very polarizing figure. He's one of the best people there is at selling a fight and getting people excited to see him or to see him lose. And Chael was gracious enough to sign the original, and I actually got a note from his coach day before yesterday, he just put the original in the mail. Chael signed it. Same thing, we're going to auction it off. 70% is going to go to Frank's fight, and the other will go to help Disciple Dojo continuing in doing what I do. So it's really cool. I'm excited. Stay tuned for that. I'll be posting the auction soon. The third point, or the third project, is through connections over the Underground, was able to get Dana White, president of the UFC. I did a portrait of him based on a picture that one of my buddies who I've met there did, a photo that he took. He's a photographer. And we did the photo of Dana. He agreed that he would sign the original, and so I sent that off to his assistant to get him signed as well. So hopefully should be getting that back in the next couple of weeks. And again, going to be auctioning that one off. And except for the expenses, 100% of the proceeds, of the profit, any proceeds from that one, are going to be donated to Frank and his fight against cancer. So it's really cool. It's really neat to see people appreciating the art, the portraits, and just what I'm able to do. And also, more important, being able to raise money for some really good causes like Frank's fight, International Justice Mission, and others. Anybody that would like, if you are interested in prints of either of these, you don't have enough to bid on the originals, you don't have a couple $100 laying around, which is probably most of you, prints of those will be available. I'm going to sell those. They'll be $10 each, and half of that will go to Frank's fight. So I'll have a link up on the website where people can order prints of that as well. The second thing, or the other thing to let people know about, is this Sunday I'm leaving with two pastor friends of mine. We are going to India again. I went to India last year and did some teaching for groups of local pastors over there. Going back, same place, same groups. Looking forward to seeing some friends that I met last time. This time I'm going to be teaching a few workshops on how to read, how to study, how to interpret the book of Revelation, which is my favorite book to teach on. It's the most misunderstood book in the Bible. It's the most abused book in the Bible. And it's the book that 90% of what you read and see and hear in popular Christian teachings on it is just so off base and so not what the book is about. So I'm excited to be able to get to share with the pastors over there just how to approach this book that's incredibly relevant, incredibly powerful, incredibly profound. When I get back, I'm going to be teaching a course at Good Shepherd, my church here in Charlotte. I'm going to be teaching a 6-week course on the book of Revelation. I'm also going to be teaching on it in the spring, in April, at Charlotte 1 here in the city. So looking forward to those teaching events. And finally, in martial arts news, while I was down in Georgia, I got a chance to train at 2 schools that I highly recommend. If you're in Georgia and you're looking to do some training in either Jiujitsu, MMA, Muay Thai, if you're in South Georgia, stop by my friend Ken Hudson's school, America's Martial Arts Academy in Americus, Georgia. It is a diamond in the rough in terms of top quality school in a very small, unassuming town. And Ken is a black belt under Gustavo Machado, one of the nicest guys I've ever met. He's always welcomed me as part of their family down there when I come to train. And I've enjoyed it. I pick something up every time I go there. They are just a phenomenal school. So if you're in South Georgia, Southwest Georgia, go check out America's Martial Arts Academy. And Mr. Ken, thank you as always for having me and for your hospitality. Then on my way up to Atlanta, I stopped in at my buddy Paul Creighton's school at Creighton Mixed Martial Arts. And Paul is who I did some artwork for recently, his lineage design. And his school is absolutely fantastic. Paul's a 2nd degree Henzo Gracie black belt, so he's part of the family, the Henzo family. And I can't say enough good things about that school, about the guys that train there. I got to take a class with Bray. He's one of his black belts. He's not on Facebook, so he's probably not going to see this. But Bray, if you do see this, I really appreciate the help and the hospitality. And got to have some great sushi, some great dinner, some great time with Paul and his amazingly awesome little Shih Tzu, Dempsey. So as a fellow Shih Tzu owner and Jiu-Jitsu geek, we had a good time. So anyway, big thanks, Paul Creighton, Mixed Martial Arts Academy. If you're in North Atlanta, Sewanee area, definitely go stop in, check him out. Okay, that's more than enough. Just wanted to give everyone an update, what's going on. Thank you for all the support, the encouragement. Those of you that have donated, that have become supporters, check out my website, jmsmith.org, and then click on the About section, and you can see a link on how you can support Disciple Dojo and what I do, and help me be able to eat and teach and draw and train and continue wherever it is God leads. So thanks a lot, and I am close to being home after a pretty long car drive. Take care, everybody.